How's it going? North47 here, and welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator on PS4. If you caught my TGC 2019 video a couple of days ago with the TGC Tours Season 6 Event 1 round in it, you might recall me talking about my own stupidity and pressing buttons a little bit too quickly in the PS4's settings, where I ended up turning off the the option to record microphone or commentary, therefore rendering my previous attempt at this video worthless, and I didn't realise until I'd actually finished recording and I went back to edit it. So this is basically a take two. We're going to do it again, because I did want to get this one up. We're going to be working on this Mazda RX-7 today, not the original one. It's obviously a new one that I have found in the junkyard. I've actually, that video was actually the first one that I did eventually find in the junkyard. It took me forever, but I've actually, not including this one, I've actually found another 4, I think it is. They're actually becoming very common now in the junkyard now that I have found one. But we're going to get stuck in straight away anyway. Obviously it's going to be a complete rebuild. We'll just whip out the battery and stuff right now. Unfortunately, I'm sure those of you who do play Car Mechanic Simulator will be aware that can't swap out the engine. So we are going to be stuck obviously with this rotary 1 engine. I think it's a rotary 1, isn't it? Rotary 1 engine, but obviously we can't still put in the performance parts. That's going to be full performance. And the last video, what I'd done was, it has the livery or livery, whichever way you want to pronounce it, which is very similar to Hans RX-7 in Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift. And I have done it like that, the orange colour with the black, with the different black parts on it around the doors and on the hood and stuff. Might probably do the same livery. Don't know if I'm gonna do the same colour. Can't remember what rims I used, but I do recall using 19-inch rims. So let me just adjust the volume of my headset real quick. There we go, that's a little bit better. It's just a little bit, the music in the background is just a little bit too loud in my headset. I hope it's not still unbalanced as well, my commentary with the gameplay audio and music in the background. But what was I saying? I can't remember what rims I used, but I do recall them being 19-inch, and I had minimum profile on them. So there was still some space in the arches there, so I think I'll bump it up to 20s for this one. What did I do? Yeah, there we go. I unmounted the engine again. So I think we'll still do that paint job theme, the Hans RX-7 theme, but probably a different colour, not the orange. But I'm going to try and squeeze some 20s on here. But right now, I suppose what we'll do is, first off, we'll strip the engine down. This is actually only my second time working on this engine now. Doing the previous attempt at this video was the first. The other RX-7s that I did find in the junkyard I never bought. I just bought this one once I recorded the video, realised the screw up that I made, and I've had it sitting in the parking since, but I have obviously found other ones but just never bought them. So as I say, this is my second attempt on this engine now, so I might be a little bit of in and out of the menus, getting different parts and fumbling around with bits here and there, as I'm not used to. I'm quite used to doing the V8s now, as I'm doing an awful lot of them. And I still haven't gotten around to getting the DLCs for the game yet, so it's still just the base game vanilla cars for me, unfortunately. But I do hope to pick up the DLCs fairly soon. I know the Mega Pack is actually now available on PS4 anyway, so I think you save about 10 quid or something, about €10 or something like that. I think you save with the Mega Pack. Right, housing time cover, whatever you want. Yeah, this is an awkward engine actually, if I remember correct. Now I think come around the, well, I'll get the ignition coil off as well. But I think we've sort of go front to back. Oh no, wait, so let me take that off now. I remember it just being an odd way of disassembling or breaking down the engine. So now we take that one out, then we take this off, and now we can take out the crankshaft. There we go. And take out that section. Okay. Let's see what we can save from it. I'll just spam away here. But if we can save the majority, I will be happy. It's actually not in too bad. It's actually in better condition, it looks like, than the other RX-7 that I did work on. So let's have a little look. Obviously all of these are not going to be performance parts. If I do remember correct, actually there wasn't many performance parts on the car, which was a bit disappointing, unfortunately. Alright, so we're gonna need 2 rotors. A, okay. Rotors. Rotor A, sorry, so we need 2 of them. Keep that open because we might need one of the housings. We'll see how we get on. Okay, we'll save that. Just around the back. Okay, we're good there. And then we have that final rotor. And did we get the... oh, we didn't. So rear side housing block. Okay. We'll do housing. Actually, I'll type in block as well, just so then I should narrow down the search a little bit. There we go. Rear side, perfect. Okay, so we'll leave obviously flywheel, clutch and everything for now. So we're going to need oil filter, OT, yeah, oil. I was trying to think, was that going to be performance part there for a minute, but no, there is no performance parts for that. So I think we'll just play safe. We'll do everything here one by one. Going to need 4 spark plugs. Game is a little bit laggy as well. I've only just booted it up there just a few minutes ago. Tends to do that for at least half of a build anyway when first turning on the game. But I'm thinking for the next video, did we say that? No, so crankshaft counterweight. That should be just under crankshaft, I'd assume. Yeah, I'm thinking for the next video, I think, yeah, I'd mentioned actually, if I remember correctly, when doing the, what am I looking for? Counterweight rotor, yeah, perfect. When doing the last video, I was mentioning about I'd done the military version of the Jeep Willys, and I have a civilian version of it. Okay, sprocket. Yeah, I have a civilian version of it, so I was thinking of having the two side by side. So obviously I have the military one done, but I still have the civilian one left to do. So I'll take the military out of parking and rebuild the civilian one, and then put them side by side and just see if there's any differences power wise or anything like that, because I genuinely don't know myself. So what was that water pump? Actually, hold on, we'll finish off the timing. Time chain, rotary A. Rotary A, where are you? I'm right on it. That's handy. I will probably actually need time and cover now in a second. I just don't know what that one is. Time and cover, rotary A as well, so that should be just down there. It is. Okay, so crankshaft pulley VA. V8. There we go. Nice and handy with the predictive text. Nice quick searches. Just a letter or two. Okay, we'll work down here. What have we got? Exhaust manifold. So we're gonna go back in here. I don't think there was performance parts for that. Rotary A. B8. No, there was no performance parts for intake or exhaust if I remember correct, which is unfortunate. So I'll have to go in here and just get bog standard. Now I just need to find it. There it is. Okay, so we'll need an intake as well. Might as well get that while we're here. There she is. Okay, that's them in. What's that popping up on the left? Is that power steering, I think? Was it? No, turbo. I think there's a turbo. Trying to remember now. I just do unfortunately just remember being a little bit disappointed with the lack of performance parts for this engine. Oh no, that's a stock one. There we go. That's the one that we want. So what have we got up here? Water pump, rotary. Yeah, I meant to get that a second ago. Where are you? Rotary, there we are. Not sure what pulley we have on this one, so I'll get this in first. Okay, we have an idler roller B there. Okay, who is next? What we got? What we got? We have got arm A and arm B. Right, get them two out of the way. That should be. I think, yeah, there's an alternator on this. And there we go. Rotary A. That's you and you. Perfect. So it's not taking too long to piece together. So we have it is. It's a bit of a unique shape, so... And as well, just need to look for the Mazda logo. Oh no, and again. That's twice now. I should have checked. I did restore the old one. Throttle. Now we're gonna check and see again, because I can't remember what parts were... Throttle. Come on. There we are. I can't remember exactly what parts were performance. It is just rotary A, isn't it? Yeah, I didn't see that there. Nope. Okay, so where are you? There you are. So all I can think is it must be just a Mazda thing. That it must be their parts, majority of the engine. Pretty sure there is ignition wires though. Okay, come on, where are you? I could have sworn. Oh, there they are. Okay, I think. Well, actually, we need to get the oil pan on. What have we got here? Fuel filter. So might as well get that while we're in as well, and then we'll go underneath. We'll get the oil pan, and I think that's this engine done then. Which, yeah, should be just the oil pan. Where are you? Where am I looking? There it is, right beside it. Just look for the Mazda logo. A lot easier than looking for the name. Right, yeah, that should be her rebuilt fully with as much performance parts as I can see. Anyway, I'm 99.9% sure I've got all performance parts that can go on this engine. So let's turn our attention. Excuse me, my throat's getting a bit clogged. Do apologise for that. Yeah, let's focus our attention. Actually, no, bring it back down. We'll tear off any body panels that we have on still. Get out of the way, you. Get you back over there for a minute. Okay, fender. No fender over this side. We might as well take out the interior as well. Hate when that happens. There we go. While we're there, no windows at all. Rear bumper. Just one tail light. I do remember as well when doing the last video. Obviously, some of you may be aware, obviously, that you can paint individual body parts. I was trying to paint the tail lights and see if they'd go body color wise, but unfortunately, that doesn't happen either. They do have to be just that stock black. But no, I think that's it. So what we'll do now, we'll take off the rims, and then I think we'll go into a little time lapse, just taking out all of the underneath suspension and brakes. There we go. Help I targeted the rim itself and not the brake disc in the back. But yeah, all I can think is it must be, even for the likes of the tail lights, it must be just like, it must be a Mazda thing. It must be one of their requirements for the car being licensed in the game. Alright, so yeah, we'll do a little time lapse. Let's get busy on taking out all this underneath. Alright, so that is the whole underneath stripped down and ready to go. So what we'll do is we'll clean up the body. Actually, one thing that I did not do was the old battery, just swap them around. Yeah, so let's tidy up the body, and then we shall lift one, then we shall hammer and bang away at the repair bench and see. Now I don't know what keeps happening here now with the interior detailing kit, but for some reason it's not. I don't know what's going on. Do I need to do it on this side? There we go. That's been happening to me a good few times now. Certain angles that just won't let me work it. I have to say, actually, that's a nice yellow. That's actually, I think we excuse me, I think we might actually keep the car this color. Again, I'm tempted to go with the same livery or livery, again, whatever way you wish to pronounce it yourself, but as what I did in the previous video, which is Hans RX-7 in Tokyo Drift, but I do like this yellow. We'll see how it goes anyway. So let's bang away here and see what we can fix. We can fix the majority of stuff. Okay, I saw the rear cross member there. I didn't see the front one, so I think that might have been too badly damaged. But let's see what parts we managed to save. There, fender. Okay, so we got the front left fender. If I remember correct, there was no aftermarket, I suppose you could call them, body panels. Okay, well that's wrecked. Tail lights are wrecked as well. I'm gonna have to buy new ones of them. So what did we save? It was just the front left fender. Just the front left fender. There was no lights on the car to begin with, actually. No headlights anyway. So let's go in and we'll have a look. But if I remember correct, there was none. No, there's none in the aftermarket or the body tuning shop. So it is just gonna have to be all standard throughout. Right, so front bumper, left door, window, left fender we saved. And that's everything, I think. We're still on install mode. Get all these parts out as quick as we can and get to work rebuilding the underneath. Drop in that engine, get her into paint, get her on the dyno, and see how much she's worth. I think actually I forgot to mention at the start of the video as well, actually, the car was currently worth anyway, before starting any work on it, was worth just over 11,000. I think it was 11,200. So it'd be interesting to see what it'll be worth once it's finished. Now, what seats were in here? As you can see, I've got a lot of clip Bs. While playing off camera, I decided to stock up on them because I kept on forgetting them. Okay, it's just actually just RX-7, so we'll go with the actual RX-7 interior. We might as well get them now. But yeah, I was always forgetting to what? Is there a bench in the RX? Oh yeah, there is actually. Yeah. Normal mode. Yes, oh there is. I mean, you want to kind of hunkered up on the seat. There's not really much leg room in the back there, but okay. Why is it only giving me a bench though? Ah, that's why. There's no dash between the X and the 7. That's why. Okay. Okay, we have to go back to normal mode apparently. Alright, so bench RX-7, and then I need to do it. I need to do it apparently without a dash. There they are. Alright, 2 seats and 1 wheel. Back to normal. There we go. Into body, or interior even. Alright, so that's the body fully restored. Let's see what it's worth now currently. 18,335. So I already bumped up, yeah, just over 700. It's not too bad. Hopefully be worth a fair bit more once we get everything together. We start in the engine bay. No, we'll start underneath. And we'll slam everything in as quickly as possible, and then what I'll do is I will go and hunt out a nice set of rims. Oh, I didn't save the cross member. Okay, cross member B. That's unfortunate. I like saving the cross members. Cross. Yeah, I'll hunt out a nice set of rims because that can take me a little bit of time. Sometimes I'll be looking at them for ages. I could be probably just sitting looking at rims for about 10-15 minutes just trying to decide what style of rim is just gonna look good. Trying to get all the rubber bushings in on the cross member before going any further, because that's one thing I seem to have a habit of doing as well. Just forgetting 1 or 2 rubber bushings, and 9 times out of 10 it just be on the cross members. Now it's time to find out what we saved. So we're going to need 1 steering knuckle A. So I'll go in and buy a few parts that I can think of. Yeah, we'll just get that out of the way. I think I'm going to have to go back in here anyway in case I need a knuckle cover. But we will need front sway bar, and it should be, no, not the B's, we need the A's. So we'll go into shocks next, and we will need, yeah, front shock absorber A, 2 of them as well, and rear shock absorber A. We'll actually need 2 of them. Don't know if we save the actual spring caps, so I won't buy them yet, just in case. We'll need 2 springs and 2 rear springs. Is there anything else? Tie rods. 2 of you and 2 of you. We'll also need brakes. Don't know about calipers, so we'll leave them. But we'll need 2 of you and 2 of you and 4 of you. Anything else I can think of? May need to get some more rubber bushings fairly soon. Yeah, I'll just get a few of them. I've probably got about 500 or 600 minimum. No, not roller. 500 or 600 minimum bushings in the warehouse, but I just can't be bothered going again. I'd say 10 will do anyway here. They're not that expensive, so. Right, let's see what else we managed to save. Right, so we don't need any knuckle covers. Hubs, actually, yeah, I need to get hub bearings. So before I forget, gonna need 2 bearing caps as well. So actually, no, well, we got 5. No harm in having an extra one, and we'll need 2 of them. Alright, that should be in here for now, hopefully. Now, I think actually I'll just get this caliper and, sorry, not caliper, brake pad. We'll get the bearing in and the cap. And what we're actually really quickly going to do is we'll just compress our new shocks. Have them done. We'll leave that there for now. We'll pick that up when doing the left side. Okay, lower arms. Did we save you? Did not. Lower suspension arm. Where's L? A, B, C, D, F, G. I'm doing the alphabet in my head. There we are. So, didn't save any at all, so we'll actually need 2. Let's see, steering rack, did we save you? Did. New sway bar. I need to get that shock in first before I put in the end link. It's actually a nice change working away on this suspension setup as well, with the shock absorber A's and stuff, because the majority of the time working away on the double wishbone and down the rear end doing the leaf spring suspension and stuff, it's a nice change to actually be, as I say, to be working away on this setup. And I think, apart from the caliper, we are done over here. So we saved all 4 calipers. Yeah, they're all 100, and we're gonna need 2 cylinders. Okay, so we'll just get this in. We'll get the 2 cylinders, just so we have them there ready. Okay, that's them 2, and we're done over this side as far as I can see. So we'll grab that. Oh, running past the car too quick. Alright, so I think we're pretty much set up over here now to just slam everything in. And fly down, get the back end sorted. What do I need? Yeah, sway bar, front end link. And yeah, I think that is it there. Okay, so knuckle cover. I always forget. I was only saying to myself earlier on when I had a little bit of spare time to play earlier, and I was only saying to myself, I'm constantly forgetting whenever I'm putting in the likes of the front wheel hubs and stuff. What's the other one? Solid rear drive axles and stuff with the drum brakes and the leaf spring suspension. I'm always forgetting whenever I put it on. Say like here now, putting on the caliper, it'll do that, but obviously it just slots straight in, and then I forget. I'm trying to pan across to do the next part, whereas I have to bolt it in. I'm constantly forgetting to do that. So sometimes I'm sitting there for a few seconds pushing the right analog stick trying to scroll across. But let's see, did we save this cross member? We did. Yeah, we did. Thank you, saved one of them. Okay, we're going to need a rear axle knuckle housing, so might as well get that. I like having the opposite side to what I'm working on ready to go in advance. So at least it's only really just a bit of messing about. Okay, we're going to need 1, 2, 3. I'll get about 5 or 6 small rubber bushings. But yeah, then there's really only just a bit of fumbling around in and out of the shop to buy parts for one side. That's another thing that when I don't work on this suspension setup for a while, is this little rubber bushing here. If I haven't worked on it for a bit, I forget to put this rubber bushing in, so then this suspension arm doesn't show up, and then in turn the spring cap, rear spring, and the shock absorber cap doesn't show up. So of course I'm going ahead and thinking, alright, yeah, got everything done over this side, and then it's saying, yeah, you're missing your rear suspension. Car's not going to get very far with half the... Oh, back over here. It's not going to get very far with half the suspension missing. Alright, we need 1 spring cap. We're going to need a rear sway bar as well. So we'll get the... It should be a just a rear sway bar A. Yeah, we're on the A setup. What else did I say? Spring cap. 1 spring cap, and yeah, I got the 2 springs, and I got 2 shock absorber caps as well. Okay, so I think, are we done over here? No, we're not. We're far from done. Far from done. Oh, no, I didn't look. Did I save both of them? to wait and see. Yeah, I got the sway. Oh, sway bar B. Okay, I thought that was going to be an A because we're on shock absorber A's. Okay, right, sway bar B. There we go. Right, well, we've got a spare A anyway for a future build if needs be. And before I forget, just spotted them there. Put these rubber bushings in. I have to just start saying bushings because it's annoying saying rubber bushings all the time. Right, we'll save both of them. Alright, let's get this bushing in. And right, apart from building out the hub and stuff, I think we're good in there. Alright, we need 2 wheel hub 3s. Hopefully don't need too much more. How do we get on? Okay, we're gonna need a rear wheel hub. Rear wheel hub is you. So I think we're pretty much good to go now on the right side without messing around in the shadow. Oh, well, hold on, rear drive axle. Oh, lovely, we saved both of them. Okay, so let's just get the brake disc and pad and caliper on. Grab a new fuel tank in a second actually as well. So that is, hold on, must be missing something. Oh, I know what we're missing. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, so we're gonna actually need to buy that, can't repair that. So those little ones that just stay hidden that I always forget. There we go, now we're done over this side. Once the wheel shows up. Right, go in and get a fuel tank. And we'll actually need to grab a fuel pump as well. Let's grab that real quick, there we go, handy. We're already in there in the ignition. Sorry, the fuel section, sorry, not ignition. Performance fuel pump. While it's here on the screen, just get this bushing in. At least then, hopefully, shouldn't forget any more bushings. I don't think we can with this setup. Oh well, actually, yeah, we can. Yeah, I was only talking about it a minute ago. And that is this cheeky little rubber bushing down here. Because otherwise, as I was only mentioned about what 2 minutes ago, if even, this suspension arm does not show up until that goes in. Okay, so we should just have rear shock. Oh well, we actually have 2 arms left. No, 3 arms left to put in. Okay, we'll get this bottom one in first. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Don't know how many I'm gonna need. Maybe about 5 or 6, but no, there is no damaged parts going in here. We'll get 8. Don't need that many, but we'll get them anyway. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, they're small. They're small rubber bushings. Small. So, yeah, I should just need 4, actually. No more than 4. Actually, I think it's only these 2 that are needed. There we go. We got there. Got there eventually. Yeah, actually, I don't think there's any more bushings needed now at all. So I only needed those 2. But again, there's no point, no harm in throwing them into the warehouse, adding them to the collection. So we need, yeah, sway bar end link would help. And right, yeah, that should be it done in here. We'll leave the exhaust system until we have the engine back in. Save the axle. Alright, brake disc. Final brake pad. Final caliper. And will we drop the engine in now? Yeah, we'll drop the engine in now. So I need that crane back over. And we'll quickly, actually before doing so, we will stick back in. Did we repair the servo? We did, lovely. And yeah, we're going to need to get new air filter. And that is radiator A. Excuse me. So radiator A, and I think, I know I'm gonna regret this probably, but I think it's fan housing B. I think it's that one. And actually we might as well go back in and get the air filter. Air filter base and air filter cover. I think I have clip A's in the inventory, so I'm not going to buy any just yet. Again, I'll probably regret that and not have any, but we shall soon find out. Now, was it fan housing B? Oh, it was. Lovely, lucky guess. So I didn't have to go back in and buy another one. Didn't waste money. Oh, I've gone and bought the wrong I've gone and bought the wrong air filter. Rotary A. Right, so I have a spare air filter. Right, gonna need new air filter base. There we go. And air filter cover. Just goes to show, it's it does prove it's only my second time working on this particular engine with all these parts. So is it clip A? It's actually clip B is lovely. That's why just with putting in that different air filter, I was like, hold on, wait, it might be clip B's. So happy days, got plenty of them in the pocket. Alright, I think we are now ready to drop the engine in. Yep, looks pretty good. There's no what's it called? ABS module in there by the looks of it. Alright, should be able to get rid of you again. So there she is in our home. And we'll just do a quick check, make sure that it's not hidden somewhere, but I'm pretty sure there's no ABS. It's not hidden down the side beside the battery or anything. Just want to be sure. Can't see it again unless I'm going blind. Need to hit up Specsavers, but otherwise no, I think we're good. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut here and I am going to go and find a lovely pair of rims, or set of rims, not pair. I'm going to put 4 wheels on this car, and I'll be right back in 2 seconds. Okay, we're back. I have selected the 4 rims, got them in size 20s. What I also went ahead and did while in the process of getting the wheels balanced was I went ahead and put in performance gearbox, flywheel, clutch and all that, and exhaust system as well. And another thing, 2 things that I had forgotten to do in here, which I always forget to do, was put some oil in the engine and also a starter. So it's just a matter of now getting these rims on, seeing how well they fit, and get her to paint. So hopefully this is what I went with. I actually have an idea. I don't think we're going to stick with the yellow. They're not too bad. Not too bad. And filling the arches up nice actually, but again there's still some space. Rear arch wise could have gone with 21s maybe, because these are 20-inch with a 30 profile, and yeah, there's still not much, but yeah, I'd say could have squeezed some 21s in there, but we'll stick with the 20s anyway. So as you can see, you got a sort of silvery. It's not exactly white. That's what I was going for, but silver and black. But if we get her into the paint, the only other thing I do remember actually mentioning this the first time I was doing this video was, to me personally, an RX-7 looks naked without a spoiler on the back. You need a spoiler. But we won't worry about that too much. Let's get her over the paint. and see how this looks. So we want you all the way down, I think it is, and you all the way down as well. Change. I'll have to try that off camera. But anyway, to the dyno. Let's see what she's gonna pump out. So stock or factory, she should be pushing out 279 and 259 foot-pounds of torque. Let's see, with the small amount of performance parts that we could get in, let's see what she gets. And 352 foot-pounds of torque, so that's not too bad. Decent enough for the small amount of performance parts that we could get into the engine. I'm happy enough with that. And although I won't know until in a few minutes when I go to edit this back, I'm happy enough with the fact that finally got the RX-7 video done. And provided which I will find out again in a minute with commentary this time. But there she is anyway. I wanted to get an RX-7 video out. I say the last time I did do the orange and black, so I did Hans RX-7. I can't remember, I just genuinely can't remember what rims I used. But no, I do like that. I would like that. I would like the spokes the front side of the spokes to be a bit more on the white side rather than silver. I'll try off camera and see if it'll paint just that section or if it's the whole thing, but otherwise I think this will do for now. She's looking nice and clean, fully restored, rescued from the junkyard. And again, I forgot to do it before doing the outro of the video. We never had a look at the value of the car. So just before starting all the work on the car, after taking her out of the junkyard, she was worth, I did mention, if I remember, it was about 11,200. So we have gotten that up to be 96,102. So that's a nice little price on this car. Now we're going to do the outro. This has been the Mazda RX-7 restoration. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to drop it a like. If you're only new to the channel or you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and make sure to click that bell and keep yourself notified of all future uploads from myself. And as always, until the next one, take care, have yourself a good one, and bye for now.